leave him out there. What if Sarah sees him? There's no way I can explain that. Oh God, I need a drink. Jim, you bastard. You always knew this would happen. What Christmas present you given us this year? How will I ever
The
explain
patient
what
has an
happened?
extensive history of assault. Use caution when dealing with him. The patient was last seen fleeing Meadowlark Hospital on foot at approximately 9 o'clock. His name is Chris Martin. He is 6'1" and weighs 175 pounds. Martin is said to be an avid follower of the Brethren cult, also known as the GGC. If you remember earlier this year, the GGC was involved in a mass homicide, leaving nearly 40 people dead.
You guys, we skipped it.
Members of the GGC believe in a universal good.
You have to go.
Should I just keep going?
Yes.
These cult members
I'll plead
venture out
insanity.
to right wrongs.
I was wrongly influenced by the media.
Again, Chris Martin
Yes,
is
a
headed
cult
toward the
caused
shady
me to do
gun area. Residents,
Too
lock your
far-fetched.
doors and
Who
beware.
would believe it?
In our next segment, we will take you inside
I'll plead the
hospitals that
fifth.
house prisoners.
No? How about
Hospitals
self-defense?
help or hurt the
I swear I had to do it. There was no other way. Damn axe, had to go and get stuck. The snow's really piling up out there. Maybe I could wait for the spring thaw before anyone notices he's out there.
With all things, you should do your best.
Jim,
If you aren't,
if you weren't happy,
there is something
how didn't you
wrong.
tell me? A divorce would have been better than this. No.
Maybe you should look
You
into
would
the
rather
future.
run away than get a
We
divorce.
can offer you a
You always
future
were
to
so
grow.
selfish. Even tonight. Tonight, of all nights, Christmas Eve. Your last night, as it turns out. You couldn't even be happy spending it with your own daughter, could you? Damn you.
Have you had a long day?
Need you ask?
Take a look around.
Can't go back out
Use a
there.
nice, hot, steamy
Snowing
bubble
too
bath.
hard.
Think of all
Even
the
if I could
bubbles
drag
flowing
him in,
through
where would I
relaxing
put him?
suds.
The
Take
basement?
it away.
No. I'd have to drag him in through the house. See, Jim? You'd clean the garage instead of going out with that girlfriend of yours. You'd be able to rot inside on Christmas.
Is there something that you should be doing right now?
Yeah,
If
unfortunately,
so,
it's
you need
snowing
to
too
look at
hard
your
to do it right
schedule.
now.
Is procrastination a normal part of your routine? A plan and routine
Procrastination?
can help with
Don't
that
tell me
plan.
about procrastination.
Organization can
Jim
solve
is the
many
king
of your
of
problems.
procrastination.
If you plan
He's
ahead,
the only
a
father
lot
I've
of
ever
your
known
daily
who
problems
put
could be
Christmas
solved.
shopping off until Christmas
The
Eve.
use of a planner
You'd
can
better be
change
watching
your
the
use
game.
of idle time. An
Barely
organized
even
schedule
tolerated
could
eating
very
dinner with his own
easily
daughter
change
tonight.
your life.
That was even obvious to Sarah. Wasn't easy to explain to your 4-year-old why Daddy didn't want to spend time with her. This line's turned me into a liar. My head hurts.
Do you need to get away from it all?
Get away from
Maybe
it all?
a nice
I'd settle for a
evening
decent
away
drink.
is what ails you.
Jim,
If
you always
can
were
tire
full of
of
surprises.
some tension,
Remember when we built this house?
cruising the Bahamas.
You had everything made.
This is all possible.
Exactly as I wanted.
Don't sell yourself short.
That was years ago.
Don't settle for less than
Times
the
have
best.
changed. You have changed. Who would have ever thought that this would be how it ended? Huh? Okay, I'm coming. Hello? No, you didn't wake me. I'm sure. Well, thank you. Merry Christmas to you, too. It's too bad that you can't celebrate Christmas dinner here tomorrow night. After your trip, you have to stop by and get your present. Oh, you didn't have to. That was very nice of you. I'm sure Sarah will love anything you give her. Oh, no, it's late. I'm tired. I couldn't ask you to come all the way out here. Denise, my house is a real pigsty. I know it's late, but my house is a real mess. I don't really want you dragging alone out here at this hour. Okay, if it means that much to you, I'll see you soon. So, looks like he'll be home for Christmas anyway. Where can I hide him? What if he stains the carpet? Oh, I guess there's no time to think about anything else right now. Denise will be here soon. Very soon. All right, I guess it's now or never. Forgot to turn on the TV, should I? Does that matter?
This is it. What do you do?
I don't know. Do I come back?
I don't know.
No? Shit, I don't know.
I don't either. I mean, what are you going to do if this happens tomorrow night?
Probably not come back and turn
Well,
on.
then,
I don't know.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Immediately after waking. An abrupt awakening from relaxation is the worst. This is when you must find some sort of relief. Most pain medications don't come close to relieving pain. Why take something that doesn't help? Don't worry. The preparation will be less tedious if you minimize the amount of work. Preparation is the key. When moving, you must know what your plan of attack is going to be before you begin. There's nothing worse than going through and having to redo things 10 times because you weren't prepared. We'll come out and take care of everything for you, except you have to do the preparation. Residents, there is a clear and present danger lurking in your neighborhood. Chris Martin is still headed towards the Shady Glen area. Please be prepared. New evidence has been discovered in the GGC case. If you remember, last July, a mass homicide left 39 people dead. Sadly, there was only one survivor. There has been new information that suggests government involvement. More to come on our 11 o'clock segment. The least expected culprits are usually the hardest to track. In the case of foul play, men are 10 times more likely to kill their spouses out of jealousy than women. This was found in a study conducted by the Meadowlark Hospital. Of the 150 murderers that this hospital houses, less than 20 are women. Does this mean that less women commit murders? Or are women smarter about getting away with it? Take one look at this. A different
Well,
type
Jim,
of taste.
You gained weight. That last beer did not
Yes,
serve
that's
you well.
something so simple
How
here.
else
It's
can you get
good.
you through the door?
With so many
How
choices,
would that have been?
how could you decide?
What would Denise
Of
think?
course they all look alike.
Do I have to
After
put you
you
somewhere
taste
out of
this,
sight?
you'll know the difference. Imagine yourself
Think you could fit
flying
here?
through the air.
I
You're
know.
going on
What
that
it's
ski
comfortable,
vacation
Jim.
you always
Remember,
dreamed
beggars
of taking
can't be
but never
choosers.
had time for. There you are in the cabin of the plane, eating the peanuts and raisins. You glance at your neighbor. She has a brown
Perfect. If I
She
move around
gives you
enough
that.
boxes, you should
and
fit
anxiously
perfectly.
scarf it down. That's when you look down the aisle and notice that the stewardess is serving drinks in row 12. You're
Just a
in
little
row
bit further,
480.
Jim. Not much.
Got milk? And they begin with a 1-2 punch. One man is down. One man is forced to stay up, hoping that the other will remain down. The first man is definitely out. But wait, there's someone else coming into the picture. Who is this? Boxing would be a very different sport if it were 2 on 1. When looking at families, people tend to take each other for granted.
Shit.
They don't realize how
Stroke too
valuable
fast.
the time they spend
Jim,
together
you
is.
stay right here,
Unfortunately,
okay?
sometimes they don't realize it until it's too late. In looking at your own family, you you spend quality time together? Do you talk things out? Do problems get resolved?
Hey girl, how are you doing?
Start talking as you come in, okay?
Great, here's a little something. Where should I look for Christmas gift? You could put Sarah's under the tree. All the rest of those are hers anyway. You're kidding me, all of these? No way. It's no use. You won't find any for anyone but Sarah. Well, I'm glad I got you that then. It'll cheer you up. What makes you think I need cheering up? Anytime a woman is alone on Christmas Eve, when her husband should be at home with her, she needs to be cheered up. Well, what makes you think I'm alone? I can always tell when Jim's not around. The whole house just has a different feel to it. Believe me. You look as flushed as can be, as though you've been crying over something. Remember, you can always talk to me. I know. It's just that right now, I have things that I have to deal with. I know. That's why I just wanted to stop by. Thanks. I'll stop by again after I get back from my trip. Take care of yourself. You too. All right, Jim. It's time for you to go into the closet, okay?
I'll just move on in right now. Mary's supposed to drag him by his arms.
All right.
Okay, keep moving.
And sometimes it's just nice to know that you have a good friend. Just to sit back, relax, and wait for Santa's arrival. The whole time you are struggling, there may come a point when you can just let go and move on. There will come a time when you can just relax and take some time to breathe. Tonight, that time is now. Good night, and have a wonderful Christmas Eve.
And every mother's child is gonna spy.
Mama? Santa hasn't been here yet. Why can't they get along? Why doesn't he like me? I want a nice mommy and daddy. Ones that have a big house and a pony. I want them to love me.
Oh, what a tangle web we weave when we first practice to deceive.
You think you're in one problem, then another one appears.
Michelle, I'm waiting.
What can I say? Don't let me keep you waiting.
1, 2.
Okay, now you're counting. Are you going to put me in timeout next?
I see you.
All right, I'm tired of this game. I need to get rid of you and my husband.
3, 4.
Before Sarah wakes up, this has been fun, but I think you should leave now. You have overstayed your welcome.
Open the door.
Not on the first day. I'm sure the police will be happy to know where you are.
I wouldn't do that, Michelle.
You're not really in a position to talk. You appear to be trapped outside in the snow.
7, 8.
Yes, Michelle's office. There's a man outside.
Don't be
And he's
late.
trying to get into my house. And he knocked on the door and my husband went out
9, 10.
to see what he wanted and he attacked him again. Oh no. Goddamn snow. Can't see him. Where are you when I need you, Jim? What a night. I can't just wait around. I have to do something to prevent him from getting in. At least I have the weather on my side. Okay, so what do I have that might stop him? Jim had a gun. Where the hell is it? Okay, the last time I saw it, Jim was cleaning it. Then we got into that argument. What did you say, Jim? The television is too violent. The television sends us subliminal messages. The television influences everything we do. The television tells us what to do. Of course. That is what caused all of this. You're the one that caused all this, whether you want to admit it or not. Too bad I didn't see it sooner. Maybe I could have prevented this. Maybe if I had opened my eyes and done something when only I suspected something. It's too late now. Okay. Now where is that gun? Maybe it's under here. All right. Where would Jim have left it? Jim, where did you leave that gun? I don't believe this. You're the one that insisted on buying the gun. For protection, you said. A lot of protection it's providing me right now. I'm sure you would find all of this. Oh no. There's no way that he could. Fucking idiot. Okay, it has to be in here, please. Come on. It has to be in this box. Yes. Shit. When did I learn how to use this? I guess now is as good a time as any. Okay. Bullets. Jim, at least you did one thing right. You left me 3 bullets. Oh no, not now. Mommy, look outside. It's Santa Claus.
Michelle. Have you been naughty or nice?
That depends. Looking at your track record, you don't have much room to judge my actions.
My actions are incidental. I answer to a higher being, one that tells me what to do.
Incidental? You're saying you can assault and kill people because this higher being tells you to?
I'm a servant of the greater good. I know when something bad happens. That's when I must search it out and make it right. That is what this higher being tells me to do.
In turn, are your actions just as wrong as those you are fixing?
That's a matter of opinion, I suppose. My actions are the products of the wrongs that I am fixing.
So two wrongs make a right.
I would love to continue with your line of moral questioning, but that's not why I'm here.
And why are you here?
It should be obvious.
That I have caused no wrong.
You have, Michelle.
I was merely righting a wrong.
How's that?
Jim was a liar and was ruining our family.
The punishment does not fit his crime.
Why not?
Infidelity does not warrant death.
Does breaking a heart?
Your broken heart does not justify his death.
If not mine, then what about Sarah's?
She does not appear to be affected by his treatment.
But she is.
Still, that does not merit death.
Why not? Then what does?
Death.
Oh, so that is to be my punishment.
Yes.
And what is to happen to Sarah?
She will be taken care of.
By who?
You need not worry about that.
I'm her mother.
Not for much longer.
I am gross and perverted, obsessed and deranged. I've existed for years, but very little has changed. I am a tool of the government and the industry too. I am destined to rule and regulate. I may be vile and pernicious, but you can't look away. I make you think I'm delicious with the things that I say. Give up. Have you guessed me yet?
I'm back.
Everybody out front. Out front. Curtain call. Okay. Stacy, you should exit upstage. Yes. Now come out for your curtain call, please. Center stage. Center stage. That's the center of the stage. Mary should be inside. Yep, this is right. Correct. Bow. Off of Mary. 2 bows. Off of Mary. Exit that way. Follow Tammy off.
No, you need to keep. She needs to sit down before you do the light.
She's supposed to come out before I...
Is she supposed to come out in the blackout?
I came out right when they turned it off. That's as fast as I can walk.
I know, but during the blackout, isn't she supposed to come out and sit down?
You're right. Thank you. Back to what?
Can you believe how cold it is this year? Even for February. I don't think the bougainvillea has this going to handle a frost very well. I don't think that I'll handle one very well either. I'm an old woman, you know. A very old woman. I've been here, wandering the gardens of this earth for almost 6,000 years now. Tied to this body, subject to time and space. And look at me. I've been alone for so long now, I'm talking to pigeons. The only animals left here, besides those squirrels. Hi, I think I see my boss. What ranger guy over there.
Hi, Lil. Hi, Eve. I'd like to introduce you to your new partner, Adam. He's going to be our new park ranger for this area of the hate. As you know, we really need some extra help so things can be a little crazy around here. So we're really glad to have you in the group.
So, how long have you been working for the Golden Gate Park Recreation and Service?
Longer than I can remember. I've been a gardener all my life.
Oh, yes. Eve is our most prized employee. Her knowledge of horticulture and botany is really outstanding. This area of the hate is the prettiest section of the whole park, thanks to her. Well, I need to be going. You two should get to know each other. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Of all the goddamn billions of people in this world, I have to get stuck working with you. You, of all God-forsaken creatures. Did Lilith put you up to this? I know she knows who you are.
Hey, I didn't plan this. I had no idea you worked here. You know as well as I do, there aren't any guards left, except for City Park. It was bound to happen sooner or later.
Well, I wish it had been later. You agreed to stay away from me, remember?
You think I did this on purpose? You really haven't changed at all, have you?
Well, how would you know?
Yeah, how would I know?
Just stay away from me. You hear me?
Wait. Freeze, asshole! Are you right? Come on, come with me. The right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law.
You guys, should I walk off in between those two scenes? I never know.
Stay there. No.
No? Okay. Just wait until I see Lilith again. This was the best job. The most perfect kind of place. It was my kind of Eden until... Yeah, I know. It really saved my butt yesterday. Oh my God, what are they doing over there?
6057, this is going to be added District H/9B, over. Yes, we have a game 5 here, a big one. I need backups immediately. Yes, there are guns involved. Over and out.
This is awful. How long until the police get here?
This city is scarier than I thought it would be. Well, it doesn't hold a county to LA. I was hoping at the end of this millennium, the world wouldn't still be so horrible.
You always were overly optimistic.
I gotta run, see ya.
Bye. Can't stand these stupid people sometimes. Where is he? Now that I actually want to talk to him, I can't find him. Huh. Go figure. Oh, hi, Adam.
Yes?
Look. Are you okay? You look kind of pale.
Oh, I'm just tired. This job is really starting to get to me. Sooner than I thought. I thought I could handle this better.
What are you talking about? You're doing a great job. Really. Look, you saved me from that evil man. I've been meaning to thank you for that.
Oh, I was just doing my job. Besides, I failed you before. I haven't been always able to save you from evil men.
Adam, I wouldn't let you save me before. I certainly have changed a lot after all these years.
How can we not? All these years watching each other multiply, but more so watching them subtract. Enslaving each other, killing each other, always fighting with each other, being scared of each other. We don't have a very happy family, and I can't help think that it's all our fault.
Wow.
We haven't set good examples as first parents.
Adam, you can't believe it. You're finally taking some responsibility. All these years, everybody's always blamed it all on me. They've always said it's all my fault. It's evil Eve's fault that men fell. Well, I'll tell you what. It was because called men, not women. I didn't have anywhere to call from.
No, I didn't have to eat the apple after you did either. I didn't want to live without you. But we didn't die, and I still ended up living without you. I really miss you, Eve.
Try not to hear that. You want to talk about feeling responsible for all this? Not one day goes by that I don't think about what could have been.
Eve, I know it's my fault too. I just don't blame you anymore. I decided it's about time men play a true part in the real world, and that starts with the family.
Wow, you sure seem to be the resident genius these days. That took you almost 6,000 years to figure out?
Gee, I thought you had come here to apologize to me.
Oh, yeah. I did want to thank you for the other day. I suppose I just have years of resentment built up. After all, I have spent at least 4,000 years thinking of what I'd say to you if I ever ran into you again, and there you are.
Yes, here we are. You know, it's not too late for us. We can still make this work.
Adam, please, stop it. I know that literally I was made for you, but I had to see what else there was in this world without being bound to you like that. Like what Lilith got to do. I couldn't talk to God except for through you. I couldn't go off and do my own thing, and I always had to be by your side.
Eve, did you really want what Lilith had? Did you really want to be like her? God made her first exactly like you, and we were miserable together. It was like sharing with one body with two minds attached. She ran off and got herself a whole mess of trouble. Besides, look what happened when we did separate to do our work in Eden. I turn around and you fall into the vertical snake.
Did I ever tell you what that snake had said? I don't think so, because you ate the fruit right after me, and then all you could think about was my naked body.
Okay, you have a point, Dominic, but we know better now. Well, now that you mention that, what did the snake say that was so convincing?
You know how I wanted to know more about this world we came to live in? Why things happen the way they do? I wanted to know why the stars kept shining, even when we weren't watching them. And then you planted that idea in my head that there were more mysteries about the earth than we knew about. And then I had that dream. Remember?
Yes, I do. You took what I said to the extreme. You dreamt of knowing all of the mysteries of life.
But that's just it. You could never understand my thirst for knowledge, for my desire to know all the answers, to figure out all the mysteries of life. And that is just what the snake promised me. That sort of enlightenment.
Well, we sure got enlightened, all right. Is that what you wanted, like Lilith was after?
Come on, Adam, think about it. How could I have known what I wanted when I didn't know what I was getting into? I've been trying to make peace with that for a long time now, and I'm trying to move on. But I still see our collective family dealing with that same issue. Trying to rationalize science with spirituality, and truthfully, I don't know which side is winning out.
Hey now, you have to remember what Gabriel told us. We can always be planning. We can have another chance.
Adam, if we get a second chance, then how come we're still suffering for our so-called original sin? I left my hell. And I was back in Eden as your pathetic little wife.
Eve, I wasn't a good husband back then. I learned more now. I've changed my ways.
What, have you been taking more marriage counseling from Gabriel?
Eve, do you know you're still the most beautiful woman in the world? You always have been. Look at you. Look at this garden that you're creating. Eve, look. I want nothing more than to be with you. Together, we can make this the next Garden of Eden. You see, Lilith never had that chance. It takes a partnership in order to create a life in ways of God.
Well, she's been one of the few friends that I have. You know, there weren't too many people I could turn to after we separated. She understood me, and she showed me how to live alone. But besides that, why would I get back together with you? What would be the point of that?
Fine, Eve. I get the picture. You don't know what you're infusing. All the woman in the world would kill to be with me.
Adam, I can't believe I just heard you say that. Do me a favor, stay out of my way. Got it? Fucking egomaniac. that, Adam?
I'm sorry. If I had realized that, I would have never put you in that situation. You know that, right?
Oh, I suppose I just have years of resentment built up. After all, I've spent at least... This whole thing has really shook me up. You know what it's like being here for eternity, and that conversation we had made me realize the real consequences of my actions.
Oh, what's that?
I have forsaken spirituality, forsaken God and divine insight, so instead I remain in the material world, cut off.
Like me, huh? I figured that one day you'd go soft on me and want to be a good little wife again. I suppose that there are times when I envy you. However, I had a different calling. After all, I was made from the earth, and you from Adam's rib. It must be really impossible to not want to be with someone who is literally a part of you.
Oh, Lilith, I try to forget. I try to lose myself in this world, but I always feel like I'm missing something.
Of course, you're still in love with him. How could you not be?
I was trying not to think about that. I never wanted to see him again. And now that I have, it brings back all these old dreams and desires. Can you believe it? I'm sounding like a romantic.
You need to work things out with that guy. I'll have to admit, there aren't very many creatures like us, and since it's too hard to explain our situation, we end up pretty lonely. Hey, this is your last chance to be able to share your life with a lover. Who knows, maybe you guys can work things out.
I don't know. You guys never got along together. You wanted more than just to exist as half a person. I wanted that same autonomy.
The difference between you and I is that you still feel like half a person without him.
So it is. Can't get away from it, can I? Thank you, Lilith. You've been such a wonderful friend to me through all these centuries. I'm glad that we didn't have to be enemies just because we shared the same husband at one time.
And still yours, Eve.
Okay, I have some thinking to do.
Well, I didn't expect to see you.
I didn't expect that I'd really want to see you.
Why do you want to see me then?
I got some roses for you. They kind of reminded me of the ones you picked for me when... That was before you realized what I had done. I've never been able to forget that look on your face, and how you let the roses fall from your hand. And you said,
Heavy, with thee path ruin, but with thee certain my resolution is to die. How can I live without thee? How forego thy sweet commerce and love so dearly joined? To live again in these wild woods forlorn?
and after all that, we've been walking these woods alone, forlorn. That isn't what either of us wanted.
No, I never stopped listening.
Talking to you the other day, I found myself still longing for the things I've long tried to dismiss. I realized that when I turned my back on heaven in favor of this material world, and that when I turned my back on you, I lost my one link to what was once the most amazing place. I didn't know what I had then.
So, you still being second chances?
Sure, why not?
Anything yet? I'm sorry.
I could eat anything but apples, okay?
Hey, that's a bad one. How about a McRib sandwich?
Yeah, Hope to get the word today. Sure did. Was at the stables this morning. Rode for an hour. Your horse? Yeah, Tim was exercising him. Last night, 6 of us played till midnight. No luck to dropped a couple of bills. Buddy won about $2 grand. Yeah, heard Roger Kingsley at Cox Communications up for promotion. Real nice guy, I hope he gets it. Been doing business with him for about 6 years now. Hey, if he gets the promotion, it'll be him and I that put the merger together. Thanks. I'll let you know.
Mr. Wellington, the board has requested your presence in the CEO's office.
Thanks, I'm on my way. I got it. Hope you placed your bet on me, President Wellington. How does that grab you? Thanks for the still quirky. Damn right, 50 grand a year raises with quarterly bonuses. Yeah, thanks again. I'll let you know. Yeah, Saturday, 10 o'clock at the club for tennis. Okay, bye.
Excuse me, there's a Mr. Roger Kingsley from Cox Communication on the line.
Thanks. Morning. News travels fast. Yeah, I heard you were for promotion too. You did great. Congratulations, President Kingsley. Looks like it'll be you and I that put that merger together. I'll have things ready in a couple of weeks. Will that give you enough time? Great. In the meantime, let's have a joint promotion party. Yeah, my secretary will make all the arrangements. Send a list of invitations out to your guests and mine. Yeah, this will be a great opportunity for your staff to get acquainted with mine. Yeah, I hope we can agree this easily on the merger. I'll call you in a couple of days for lunch. Fine, see you. Great. Let me give you the good news. The merger we proposed has been approved by the CEO and the board. I'll be the president of Delcox Biz. You'll be the first vice president in charge of finance. Got your contract right here.
Yeah, we've got the reins now. We can run this whole show.
Got the world by the balls. The only thing bugging me is that goddamn alimony.
I got the same headache myself.
Yeah, how much are your payments?
$5 grand every month.
Same as fine. I'd like to kill the bitch.
I'm with you.
So, how long were you married?
A little over 4 years, and I'm glad we never had kids.
Seems like the judge sticks it to the guys, kids or no kids.
Yeah, getting a divorce is the only time we ever agreed about anything, so we both got a lawyer.
I haven't seen my ex in a little over 6 years now.
I haven't seen mine either, and it's probably a good thing. I might have killed the bitch if I thought I'd get away with it.
You know, I haven't seen my ex in a while. I haven't seen my ex in a long time. Happy if I made it permanent.
Hey, why don't we meet this afternoon? Leave about noon, head down to the club for lunch, shoot a little hoop, and spend a little time by the pool.
Great idea. I'll be ready. Come on in. What's going on, Roger?
An accident, the hood off-ramp stuck me about an hour. I could sure use a drink.
There's scotch, bourbon, and vodka at the bar. Help yourself.
So what's on your mind? Anything special?
No, nothing much. Thought we could just sit around and bullshit a little. Talk about anything except Delcock's disc.
Yeah, I heard there were a few rumors flying around about me.
I got a few skeletons in my closet myself.
Yeah, let's hear 'em.
Well, I lived with a chick named Soto when I went to college. Me and Soto sold counterfeit insurance policies till we got our MBAs. Books, tuition, all expenses. Hey, we even bought a new car, had a nice little stash after graduation.
No shit. Phony insurance policies? Can't believe that. So whatever happened to Soto?
Well, I got married. We drifted apart. However, since my divorce, I see her often. She has her own company with raffles and drawings and shit like that. She does well for herself. You know, Soto's a real great gal.
Surprised you didn't marry.
You know, I thought I needed a change. That's about it for my dirty deeds.
Well, I don't know what the rumors are flying around about me, but let's just say I've been involved in a lot of criminal activity. I won't bore you with the details. There was a lot of illegal flying from the CIA. We smuggled everything from cash to dope for that.
You know, I knew you flew, but I didn't know who you flew for. You still fly?
Yeah, but only when I can use a company plane. It's too fucking expensive.
Hey, you can use a Delcox plane. I signed a purchase order for the Learjet this morning.
That's great. We can take some trips together.
Sounds good.
I'm much too fast to take that test. Changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. Don't wanna be a richer man. Changes. Turn and face the strain.
Yeah, we do make a pretty good team. But I'm sure the board of directors wouldn't be too happy to hear about our past histories.
Yeah, hey, I reserved the handball courts for 1 o'clock. Want to play around the golf after that?
Yeah, great. It'll give me a chance to win back that 50 I dropped in our poker game.
Well, incidentally, I have to take Soto to dinner in the theater tonight. Good-looking friend of hers coming along. Care to join us?
Hell yes, I'll be glad to go if you say she's pretty.
Hey, she's pretty. She has a great figure, too.
Damn, I said I'd go. Now you're sparking my enthusiasm.
All right, this is what I'll do. I'll pick up the girls, and then I'll swing by your place around 6.
Spiders from Mars, he played in left hand, but made it too far. Became the special man, then he was Ziggy's fan. Ziggy really sang, screwed up eyes and screwed.
Hey, Corky, this is Roger. So what'd you have in mind when you called earlier?
Several things. You know, my lawyer told me that my ex filed an appeal on her alimony to be raised another $2,000 a month. He suggested I hire a PI to help dig up some dirt to help fight the appeal. He didn't find anything I could use. But he did tell me that your ex and my ex do run around together at a garden club. That got me thinking some very, very evil ideas.
I'll probably get the same. But their togetherness does open the door for some pretty evil plans. An accident, perhaps, or who knows what. You've got me thinking.
You got to get rid of these bitches.
You know, I know some badasses from my flying days. They'll do just about anything if they're paid enough. I can get a hold of this pilot named Jay. He's always been the ringleader of that crowd. I'm sure he can help us figure out a plan.
Do that, and I'll talk to Soto. She may have some ideas.
I'll have to go to Mexico to locate him. He goes by several names, but I know him as Jay. All the mercenary pilots hang out at his bar in the pause. I'm sure the gang there will know I can get a hold of them.
I'll call Soto. Pick her brain. She's clever. May have some ideas.
Okay, I'll get a flight out tomorrow.
Come on in.
Hey, Corky. Good to be back. Weekend taco land is enough for me.
Did you find Jay?
Yeah, he suggested a plan. He wants $400 grand for his end of the deal. You and I have to come up with a plan to get the two of them on the same plane. Hope you and Soto struck up a deal. Jay's gonna fly up later this week to finalize the details and get this done.
For $100 grand, Soto will have a contest and guarantee them both winners. The prize of flight to Costa Rica.
Jay's gonna fly up Wednesday. I'll reserve a room for him at the Del Mar, then we'll take Soto to meet him.
Guess we have to trust them to get it done.
Yeah, trust them. And live with the way that they handle it.
No, I'll probably go through a bottle of tranquilizer before this is over.
Keep your cool. Can't afford to blow this.
What if something goes wrong?
Got a plan. I'll explain later. But if there's any trouble, we're out of here fast.
Whew. Okay. About ready for a drink. Care to join me?
Hell yes. You got any cigarettes?
Here's some. I'll have one with you.
You know, it's odd, but I think crime, like tragedy, brings people together. I'm beginning to think of you like my brother.
Come on in. Where's the fire at? Sound like you're gonna ring down my doorbell.
Guess you haven't heard yet. A newscaster announced that a freighter reported seeing a plane go down off the coast of Mexico. It exploded on impact. The freighter went to the area, saw some oil slick, a couple pieces of debris, but no sign of survivors.
You think that's it?
Bet my ass on it.
No. I feel kind of funny. Like I'm gonna be sick.
Don't get soft on me now. Remember, you were all for this.
Yeah, I know, but thinking and planning were different. Here.
Have a drink.
Alright, pour me a double scotch.
Drink up, buddy. Relax.
But you don't suppose they suffered, do you?
Hell no. It was over in a minute.
But
Never mind the butt-eye shit. You know what we used to do to guys who got flaky in combat? We did them in before they fucked us up.
Alright. I'll be alright in a while.
Here. Have another drink. And relax.
No. I'm going to call a night lover. I'll see you at the office tomorrow.
Hey, just came over to catch the 6 o'clock news.
Just in time. Sit down.
Authorities at John Wayne Airport in Orange County stated that the aircraft which crashed off the coast of Mexico was the one which had taken off from Wayne earlier that day. It was due to refuel in Mexico en route to Costa Rica. It had not made a position report since its departure and was 5 hours overdue at its planned refueling stop. It is believed that the plane was carrying 2 women that were winners of a raffle run by the local garden club. Stay tuned, details will be announced as they become available.
Guess that's about all we're gonna hear. You hanging in there?
Yeah, I'm just getting a little more cold-blooded as time goes by.
It's important you stay cool. If you start to get shaky, give me a call.
Alright, will do, Roger.
If you hear anything else, give me a call. See ya.
Come on in. Thank God you're here.
Something excited about.
I got a call from Soda tonight. She claims she didn't know we were setting up. She feels a part of a murder conspiracy. What the hell are we gonna do?
Alright, you stole Soto. Tell her she'll get her money, but it's gonna take a while. I can do a number on Del Cox's computer to get several payments for it.
You told me you had a plan. If there was any trouble, we're out of here fast.
That's a last resort plan. I think we can handle this. You give Soda the 100 grand, how much gonna take a while? Your old buddy, huh?
She thought it was a real accident. Stupid Jay sent her a card from Mexico. Trying to make out, I guess. You're a good buddy, huh?
He must have been drunk, but nevertheless, it's done.
You have to come up with the money right now?
No. I can use company money for a while without it being noticed. Don't forget, I've got to help out some purse strings. I can manipulate a program and have millions for a year or two.
You're the computer whiz. You got the purse strings. You better do your thing.
Tell Soda I'll have 100 grand for tomorrow, and she'll get the balance soon.
I gave Soda the 100 grand, but she's pushing for more.
With the auditors here, I can't do much.
I'm afraid she'll panic and she'll talk. You know, I'll get a loan on my condo, and I'll pay her the rest of the money.
I've got the name and number of a pilot that Jay gave me. He's running dope, but he can get us a ride to Central America.
Now, what the hell are we going to use for money?
I've set a program up that's going to transfer $20 million to a secret account in the Cayman Islands. With that, we can buy our way in and out of wherever we like and live like kings.
And what about the auditors?
They'll be gone in a couple of days. You get the lien on your condo and tell us and give Soda another 100 grand. I'll get a hold of the pilot and get us a ride to Honduras. From there, I've got connections that can get us to an island that has no extradition agreement with the United States.
All right, you get in touch with the pilot you mentioned as soon as possible.
Tom Moore, please. Yeah. Friend of Jay Fortune. Yeah. CIA. Need to get a ride to Honduras. Next couple of weeks. 20 grand. Cash. Great. See you at noon tomorrow.
Things are looking good. I'll go to the bank tomorrow and see Soda, and you meet him.
So how do you go to the bank?
Not gonna believe this. The bitch has a lien against my condo until the appeal is over.
Son of a bitch. This screws us up.
Okay, did you see Tom?
Yeah. He needs a 24-hour notice, and he can get us a ride to Honduras. From there, I have connections that can get us to Central America.
That's where we take the sailboat to Padre Island, right?
Exactly. I landed there a couple of times when I was flying with the CIA. Got to know the president really well. His Congress works much like a democracy, but he's actually a dictator. He's been president there for over 25 years.
And you think we can deal with them? How much is this going to cost?
I've called him. He'll deal. He said 4 or 5 million.
Yeah, I sure hope you plan enough money to handle everything.
Pardon the interruption, but there's a call for Roger.
Roger speaking. Yeah, I'm the one. No shit? When? 2 a.m.? A brawl? Thanks. You're not gonna believe this. Tom was killed.
Son of a bitch, there goes our ride. The ship falls, it sure comes fast.
Don't panic. I'll call Jay. I'm sure he'll have a replacement for Tom. We'll get out of here one way or another. Even if you have to charter a plane, I'll pilot it myself. We've been playing it close. But it seems like the more careful we are, the more shit falls on us.
Anything I can do to help?
Por favor, Senor J. Fortune, no hablo español. Jay, shitty bridge. Tom's dead. I don't know, some knife fight in the pods or something. Do you think you can find a replacement for us? Great. Same time? Silvera? Thanks.
Try him tonight.
Roger calling. Yeah, friend of Jay Fortune. Need to speak to Silvera. No? Okay. 760-555-4176. Couple of minutes? Great, thanks. Roger speaking. Yeah, friend of Jay. Need to get a ride to Honduras. Next couple of days? 10 grand? Learjet? Great. I'll meet you at noon tomorrow. Set up a takeoff for Saturday, 7 a.m.
I'll close my bank account and get ready to leave.
I'll do the same. Sort of held out for us, so I'll put the money we promised in our account. Don't bother with any goodbyes. Delcox won't even notice that the money's missing for months. Our electronics fabulous.
Oh, I'm feeling relieved. And I know I'll be feeling better when we're miles and miles away.
Oh no, don't say it's true. They got a message for the answerless. I hope you're happy too. I'm not gonna need it love. So the details run away. The shaking of nothing is strangers. It's just girls who say this is and I ain't got no money and I ain't got no ass. But I'm always to keep it ashes to ash and fun to fire. We know the major times are coming. Struck out in heaven's time, getting a long time ago.
Sure beats the hell out of working, doesn't it?
Yeah, what kind of deal did you make with President Gutierrez anyway?
I told him I'd transfer $5 million to his account. The day his Congress passed an amendment to their Constitution that states the following. Roger Kingsley and Drake Corky Wellington cannot be extradited from Padre Island for any reason. He made one phone call, and later that day it was done, and a copy in hand. So I transferred the money to his account.
You know, I don't think we could have found a nicer place.
You know the old proverb about crime doesn't pay? Surely this is the exception. Hey, you know, I really enjoyed our party last night. Called for a cab and take the girls home after the maid for some breakfast.
I sure love this tropical life, especially knowing we can afford anything we like.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special announcement. President Gutierrez has fled the country and guerrilla forces have taken over the government. Stay tuned for the latest updates.